Welcome to this special segment of Fitness with Fonts. I'm your host, Matt Fonts. We're glad you're here. Over the course of the next half hour, I'm taking you across the Beehive State for a closer look at different ways you can get out and get active. So with that, we begin with a trip to the Utah Crater for a fitness class unlike any you've seen or done before. Step inside the oldest yoga studio in the world.
You're just letting gravity take the knees down.
Surrounded by ancient stone and fully protected from the elements for year-round enjoyment, the Homestead Crater's waters will instantly transport you into otherworldly bliss.
This is the only place in the entire world you can do this.
The crater's therapeutic 96-degree mineral water makes for the perfect spot to try your hand at one of the many different activities they offer, including paddleboard yoga.
The easiest poses that you might do in a studio, you might find challenging on a paddleboard.
Your core strength and stability are put to the test in a 60-minute class that focuses on basic yoga practices, while also offering a comprehensive workout that engages the entire body.
You're firing up some more stabilizer muscles, you're getting more fitness out of it.
From standing warrior to thread the needle. Easily the hardest position to land was hands down standing tree. So yes, for beginners like myself, the class may be a bit difficult to nail at first, but that's why you're given the ability to move at your own pace, only pushing yourself to your maximum skill level.
Don't worry. If you lose your balance, you fall off the board into the hot water. It's why we're here, is to enjoy the hot springs. It turns out this has been a lot of people's first yoga class ever, so it's really meant for everyone.
Something everyone will also get to try their hand at during the class is meditation. The calming effect allows you to connect with nature and relieve any built-up stress or tension you may have.
It's such a unique and such a special place. If we didn't take just a few moments to tap into the space and enjoy it that way, I think we'd be missing out.
Well, there you have it. Whether you come for the paddleboard, the yoga, or the 95-degree water, it's a guaranteed good time at the Utah Crater in Midway. Something to add to the Utah bucket list if you haven't done so already. Until next time. Who doesn't want to do yoga in a crater, right? To book your experience, visit ParkCityYogaAdventures.com. All right, next up, let's head south. It's time to put my golf skills to the test. I checked out Black Desert Resort in St. George for a one-on-one competition with an LPGA Tour pro, and it went probably how you would expect. Enjoy. I'm here with pro golfer Savannah Valabi. We're about to put my skills to the test in a one-on-one match. Any tips or tricks I need to know from the pro to the amateur before we take this thing on, because it's not looking too promising already.
So as you can see, there's quite a bit of lava rock here. You have the threat of a lake, but you know, if you don't try to get too aggressive and overtake the hole, then you play one shot at a time. You play the high percentage shot, hit your fairway, hit your next little layup shot, and you should be in good shape for a birdie.
Starts with the drive.
Yes.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Sure.
Let's try it. Savannah's up to the tee first. We're gonna let the pro show me how it's done. All right, Savannah, I'm gonna line up here.
Okay.
Just critique me through the whole thing, all right?
Okay.
Like I told you, it's been a few months since I've been out here on the course, so I might be a little rusty.
Okay.
And rusty, I was. I call that a breakfast ball.
Yes.
Yeah, I get another, right?
We can just aim a little more left. That's good.
So I hit another, and this time, success. All right, your ball, we'd say what, about 250, 260, 270 down the fairway?
Yeah.
Okay, Mine, not too far behind. We continued on down the fairway to my first shot, where to my surprise, I kept the momentum rolling.
Nice! You could not ask for a more perfect layup.
Then Savannah's turn, going with the 3 hybrid to get her as close to the green as possible.
Darling, be good. Get up. Ooh.
Followed by another shot from me to hopefully stick it on the green.
Get a good kick. Good kick. Get up. All right, that's fine.
Obviously the course is in great condition, but I mean, the beauty of this place to me is the cellar. I mean, look at this. All right, assuming you're going for the pin here, obviously, right?
Yes, the goal is always to hole out when you're around the green, but if not, the objective would be to keep it in a 3-foot circle.
Oh!
Come on.
Oh.
Ah! You're gonna want to put
Now back to me on the fringe.
That looks great. Oh, this is gonna work. Come on, go a little. This is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so good.
Are you getting this?
Look it.
Just like I planned it.
And it all came down to this.
The little victory wedge putt,
Yes,
right? All right,
absolutely.
here we go.
Tap it in. There we go!
Just like that.
What a
Teamwork
part. That was
makes the dream work.
Love that.
Honestly, didn't do as bad as I thought. All right, well, how about we head indoors now and cool off? I'm talking about with some ice skating, of course. I caught up with a local team looking to make their mark this season. And spoiler alert, I don't think I made the cut to compete with them. You decide for yourself.
Figure skating is a pretty tough sport
Meet Andy Lyons, president of the University of Utah's figure skating team.
because it's such an artistic sport, but it takes a lot of guts and determination to be good at it.
The team you're looking at today hasn't been around for years. In fact, it was the dream of Andy and her colleagues to bring the sport back to a place it's never had a permanent home.
Salt Lake City and Utah in general has so many rinks, so it was surprising that there wasn't a team at the U in the first place.
Competing at the level the Utes team skates at is no easy task,
They always say that 10,000 hours make something perfect.
even for someone who's been doing this for 15 years.
Definitely, to be a competitive figure skater, it takes about probably 24 hours of training a week.
When it comes to the hardest part of the sport, Lyons says it's all mental.
It's a lot to get your mind to be able to do those tricks, especially because you're landing on a 1/4 of an inch blade after rotating 3 times around in the air.
Sounds easy, right? Well, maybe for some. But for others like myself, balance didn't come so easy.
And then it's
After a few more reps, I built up the confidence to put on a performance of my own. That is, with some help, of course.
okay. We've perfected the routine after trial and error. I'm gonna go put my costume on, and then it's showtime. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So good, so good.
I have a feeling I'm never going to be able to live that one down. All right, hey, how about we stay indoors with another workout that will get you out of your comfort zone? If you've ever heard of parkour, you know it involves getting yourself from point A to point B using the obstacles in your path. Well, that's exactly what I did, or at least tried to do. Check it out. This is parkour.
Yeah.
So parkour, or parkour as it's supposed to be pronounced, it's basically the art of movement. So getting from point A to point B, you can do it as efficiently as possible. That's sprinting, running, climbing, jumping.
It's not just a full body workout. Parkour can also be beneficial in promoting quick thinking skills, encouraging creativity, and a go-to for building core strength.
So it's, I would say, more of an all-around calisthenics sort of fitness.
But it doesn't come without trial and error. In fact, the sport is rooted in experimenting with different techniques and styles that work for you.
You can fall down, but you can get back up. And that really is the philosophy behind parkour. No limits.
Something I quickly learned, of course, I had to put my skills to the test.
I'll fall onto your side.
All right, now that we've saw obviously what you can do, pretty talented, I might add.
Thanks.
I'll give you that prop there. Let's have me try something out, but don't kill me.
Promise.
All right, let's do it.
But before we could really get into it, a quick stretch was a must.
Might feel a little like a salsa class, but hey, you know, that's part of the fun.
Listen, whatever's gonna make me walk out of here without an injury,
Yeah, 100%.
I'll do.
From there, we jumped right into it, literally.
Excellent. Hey, there you go.
At the end of the day, if there's one message pretty much anyone who tries out parkour will jump or roll away with,
It's a fun thing to do that just happens to help with whatever else you might love.
I'll be honest, that definitely got me out of my comfort zone in the best way possible, though. And speaking of getting out of your comfort zone, let's continue on with the trend. Let's head out now to Big Cottonwood Canyon for a full body workout that will put your endurance to the test. It's no surprise that climbers flock to the area year after year to enjoy the geological wonders Utah has to offer. When it comes to scaling the side of a mountain, it can be quite the thrill, while also being really good for your health.
It's just a great way to be active and be outside in the mountains, enjoy some beautiful scenery.
In a Time magazine article published last year, they took a deep dive into the health benefits associated with rock climbing. Studies show the sport can improve cardiorespiratory fitness, build strength, boost brain power, can be good for your overall mental health, improve communication skills, and serve as a fun confidence builder. So, of course, I decided to head out to Big Cottonwood Canyon with the Backcountry Pros, a Salt Lake City-based guide service, to put some of those health benefits to the test.
Step in.
But first, it was time to suit up. I strapped on the harness and threw on the proper footwear,
Fashion statement right there.
Throw that on.
grabbed a helmet. Then it was time to hit the road to our climbing destination.
I'm here with Nate, Backcountry Pros. Nate, I've never done anything like this before, so I need you to quickly walk me through what's about to happen here.
Gonna climb up here to the top of our route at the top of Reservoir Ridge. And
About how
then
many feet do you think this is?
I would say 60.
60 feet. All right, that's okay for a beginner, right?
Totally.
We signed a waiver, so that's why we can say that.
And with that, it was time to go for it.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Although I struggled at times,
Yeah, that was definitely the hardest part right there.
I eventually made it to the top.
We did it.
After catching my breath and taking in the views, back down I went.
Oh, the ground feels good.
So whether it's a short climb over a boulder field or spending a whole day on a super technical route, Utah offers climbers all the challenges they can handle.
What better way to get a workout in than doing it in an environment like this? That's gonna do it for me and Nate here today at Big Cottonwood Canyon. Until next time, we need some water.
We're out of here.
Yeah, so if you look like a...
Don't know if rock climbing will be added to my go-to list of workouts, but something I'm happy I tried out. And speaking of rocks, how about we throw big rocks down the ice? Sounds fun, right? Well, let's head up to Park City to play an end of curling.
You know, curling is a sport I would say that is easy to learn and hard to master.
Sure, anyone can curl, but mastering the sport is no easy feat.
It requires, you know, thousands, if not tens of thousands of stones down the ice and practicing your touch and your speeds and learning how to read the ice is important.
Aside from perfecting your skill, understanding the rules of the game can also be intimidating.
Down, out,
Up,
back.
and push.
So let's break it down for you. In the sport of curling, 2 teams of 4 players take turns sliding heavy stones, also known as rocks, down the ice towards the house. The house is that circular target at the end of the curling sheet in the shape of a bullseye. Stones resting closest to the center at the conclusion of each end score the most points. On go, the lead pushes themselves off the starting line down the ice before releasing the stone in their chosen line of direction. Once the stone begins its journey down the track, that's where the sweepers come in.
Hard, all the way! All the way down hard! Keep going, keep going, keep going!
Gotta talk to it.
Keep going. We got it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Roll it. Not bad.
This is where the workout comes in.
Yo, yeah.
Okay.
There's a reason why I'm a skip. I don't have to sweep.
Yeah, you got the easy job. I want to go down there next.
Sweep it!
Speaking of the skip, they're arguably the most important person on the team, in charge of calling all the shots.
Love it. Great job.
So whether you're a pro looking to compete with some of the best in town, or an amateur like myself,
We hit it.
curling is not only a great workout, but a great sport to get out and enjoy during Utah's coldest months.
Just to come out, throw some stones, and have a really good time, honestly, anybody can do it.
Now, what you didn't get to see is the amount of falls I took on the ice. Maybe important to note that if you plan on trying out curling anytime soon, the right footwear is probably needed. All right, and finally here, when it's too cold outside, we stay indoors. I took my talents to a local Pilates studio. And trust me, if you're looking for a good laugh to end this show out with, I promise it delivers. Here you go.
If we didn't have enough fun last week, this week we decided to take our talents, and yes, I said our, to a local Pilates studio right here in Sugar House.
A form of exercise that focuses on strengthening and improving the body's core muscles, flexibility, and posture.
Pilates is a workout that you can do your entire life.
At Point Pilates, they specialize in providing a full body workout.
Arms, legs, abs, back of the body, everything in 45 minutes.
Catering to each skill level is made easy thanks to the help of what's called the Reformer, which basically acts as your home base for the duration of the class.
The Reformer is essential because it balances your muscles and it balances your skeletal system, so you're using both sides of your body equally, and we're promoting better posture and balance throughout your life.
All right, to give you guys a better idea of what exactly we're doing here today at Point Pilates, we're going to walk you through a few different exercises. Obviously, I'm not the pro. Jillian frequents here often. We have the actual pro here with us, Vanessa. She's going to tell us what to do. It's the truth. She's going to tell us what to do. I say we do it. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's
Jillian?
get started.
All right,
Okay.
let's see how this goes.
Close a little bit more. There you go. Okay. And I want you to squeeze that out.
You're breathing heavy now.
This is.
That's so
I did
weird.
legs yesterday, so this doesn't feel too good.
I did literally this 3 hours ago. Please.
Keep going. Come inward. Hold it in, and I want you to give me little lifts with your hips up to the ceiling. So lift up.
My thing.
Get
I'm going.
This is your fitness.
Hold
I
on.
already worked out
Give
today.
me a second.
Take your top arm up to the ceiling. We're gonna do a little threaded needle. So you're gonna rotate that, and then back up. And again, we'll go out, and then go up to that side.
He's cackling my ear. I can't do
Wait,
this seriously.
you're laughing. You're making me
Because
lose
I'm
focus.
seeing you cackle behind me.
I want you guys to do a push-up. You can do it, Jillian.
You can do it, Jillian.
Back down.
Come on.
Find that ledge. Good. And you'll
We
do it
found
again.
something she can't do.
Okay, so we go a little
Push-ups.
back.
That's like a giraffe.
Okay, now we're gonna end with one more exercise. We're gonna beat straps.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop. You're, stop. You're gonna make me.
Okay, we're gonna give you something that you're gonna do with me. Do one push-up for us, Matt. There you go. Then go back to plank, and then go up to pike. Ready? Ready? And then come down to your plank.
Oof.
Exhale. Lift those hips up.
I love a plank.
Lift those hips. You can do this.
Oh wait.
Lift those hips.
Get Matt struggling. Hurry up. Don't miss it.
No, go back to her. Go back to her.
Bring this to fun, baby.
All right, a little out of breath. I think I did okay though. Jillian, you be the judge.
He did 3 minutes out of a 45-minute class.
I stretched good.
He's breathing heavily. His face is red. He's flustered.
See you next time.
Pilates may be also not my strong suit, but hey, that's going to do it for us here. Hopefully you feel inspired to get out there and try something new. Hey, if there's anything you want me to try out next, feel free to email me at mfonts@abc4.com. Till next time.